underscore Jamie. It's your birthday. Hi friends, how are you? I hope that you're very, very well. Everybody is talking about Jamie. Everybody's talking about Jamie. And I also want to talk about Jamie. If you don't know, recently on Amazon Prime, everybody's talking about Jamie. The musical was turned into a movie. I think right off the bat that it's one of the best movie musicals made in the last few years. I loved a lot of it and I'm going to talk about it. And as somebody who, like, it's not one of my favourite musicals, I think that's a testament to how good this movie is, that I love it and I've watched it 3 times already. I was actually invited to the premiere by Amazon Prime, which was crazy exciting. It was so cool to be there and like see everyone who was a part of the film, and it was just a very cool experience. So I loved that. So if you don't know, the musical Everybody's Talking About Jamie is about a boy in Sheffield called Jamie New, and he wants to be a drag queen. He kind of gets immersed into the world of drag and he wants to be a performer, and he has like some family conflicts with it. He's like bullied at school, and then eventually he wants to go to his year 11 prom in drag. And it's a story of like learning who you are and like accepting and embracing the most fabulous part of yourself, and it's a very good message. The musical is actually based on a BBC 3 documentary that was on in the UK years ago about a real boy called Jamie Campbell who wanted to go to prom in drag, and his school basically said that he wasn't allowed to, and it's all around that story. I've seen the show only once and I thought it was like a nice show. I wasn't in love with it, I didn't dislike it, I just thought it was like a nice show. There was a few things that I really didn't like about it, which thankfully the main things are not in the film, so I'm glad about that. But I think more than anything, this is just a very well directed adaptation. It's not just the musical being filmed on like proper sets rather than on a stage. It was a real standalone story, and the things that they added and took out were all very good choices and very well executed. So yeah, the direction is beautiful. Like, it's all filmed in Sheffield, so it feels very like homely. I don't know if it's because I'm from the north and it's filmed in the north, but it felt very real and like somewhere that I've been and I know, and it felt like a real world but still like very magical. I thought it had a really good juxtaposition of like the fabulousness and the excitement of like a movie musical moment, and then also a normal street in Sheffield. It's like in the first song, Everybody's Talking About Jamie. Okay, in the musical, I hate with a deep passion the teacher's like rap bit. I can't stand it. And also the bit when they're like, school kids are singing like dig on swing, and it's like, oh, so cringe. I don't like it. And thankfully that was taken out of the film. I was like, yep. As soon as the opening song finished, I was like, they actually took it out. It's such a good decision. And Everybody's Talking About Jamie, the song is so good, but I would never listen to it because of that little rap bit in it, and I'm like, I just can't. Whereas now I've listened to the movie soundtrack so many times. But yeah, like the opening number, we see Jamie and it's definitely like a dream world. Like, he's in his classroom and we see him on a catwalk, and we see him at a big club on a dance floor, or everyone in the class like dancing, singing along with him. And I thought that was so cool, of like very much establishing a lot of it is in Jamie's imagination. But yeah, I loved that. Right, we need to talk about Max Harwood, who played Jamie New. So this is his first feature film, and I'm sorry, but you wouldn't know. He's so easy and engaging to watch on screen that you're genuinely like, you must have been doing this your entire life. I thought that his acting was amazing. He was like so sensitive and so delicate at times, but then like so massive and over the top and stuff when he was like doing his drag. His voice is beautiful. He does like lots of very little cute Ben Platt-esque riffs, and I loved that. Right, so something I really hate about the musical is that you don't ever really get to see Jamie in full drag. And like when I saw the show, I was like, oh, it's such like an anti-climax that it's all about let's get him ready for drag, let's get him ready for drag, and then you never actually see him in full drag. Whereas in the movie, we see him in full drag and he does like a drag performance, and he does it so well. It was one of my favourite bits of the film. Also, Max, very fit as a drag queen. I was like, oh, I fancy you. I thought that his more intimate, stripped down moments were beautiful. He is just a complete superstar. Somebody else who was amazing in this film was Lauren Patel as Pretty. Pretty is already such a cute character. So Pretty is basically Jamie's best friend, and she's like very into her schoolwork and everything, and you know, Jamie wants to be a performer and she wants to be a doctor, and like their relationship, you felt so much chemistry between them. Like you could tell that they really liked each other. You could tell that there was a lot of love between them, and I thought they were just amazing together. But Lauren's voice was so beautiful. This was also Lauren's first feature film, and again, you wouldn't know, like she was so effortless and so great on screen, and I thought that she was very natural. I just loved her. I don't normally like the song Spotlight, but it was so good in the film. Oh my god, it was like in the canteen at school. All the dinner ladies started singing with them. It was very cool. Like I just thought it was so well done. The musical numbers were like music videos. They were so cool. As I said earlier, like the teacher I don't really like as a character, and I think Sharon Horgan is a great actor, and I thought that she did a really good job with it, but I just don't like the teacher. And oh my god, the song Work of Art. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't like that. Not for me. For every other song, I loved the direction and the choreography and everything. There were parts of it I liked, like there was a bit that was very like Vogue-esque, and I thought that was great, but when they were like in the corridors, I can't really describe it, you'll have to just watch it. I didn't like that. That wasn't a bit of me. So Sarah Lancashire played Jamie's mum. Anyone who knows me knows I am a massive Sarah Lancashire fan. She's probably my favourite actress. I thought she did so great in this film. They did cut one of the mum's songs, but she still did He's My Boy. My friend who I went with really didn't like that song, but personally I've listened to it so much and I love it, and it's on my like daily rotation of songs I listen to every day. I was a big fan. But like He's My Boy is a ballad, and for the majority of the song we didn't even see Sarah Lancashire sat there singing it. It was more of kind of an underscoring to show what she's singing about and to move the story along. And it's like I was saying in my Dear Evan Hansen video, like the movie is constantly engaging you. It's not just, we've got Sarah Lancashire who's an amazing actress singing this song really well. We won't just shoot her from different angles throughout the song. We'll move the story along and we'll add more layers and more texture to the story. So I thought that was really good. So Hugh Grant was not in this film. So Richard E. Grant played Hugo Battersby. I thought he was amazing in this film. Like admittedly he's not got the best voice, but I think that the decision was very much made to have him sing a little bit, and then they like adapted it again to fit the actors and to serve the story more than anything. I loved how kind of realistic he was. I felt like he was a very real character and it wasn't just playing it up for laughs. I thought he was wonderful. Absolutely couldn't fault him. Probably my favourite part of the film was, so Jamie goes into this drag shop that is owned by Hugo, and he's saying, oh, you know, I want to be a drag queen, and Hugo shows him some old tapes of when he was a drag queen when he was younger, like in the 80s. They put the video in and oh my god, it was so good. They did like flashbacks to like the 80s, and they had the original guy John, who played Jamie in the original West End production, play young Hugo as the drag queen Loco Chanel, and I thought that was such a lovely like passing the torch moment. I thought it was amazing because they very much like tipped their hat to the original production and people who've come before them in the role and the people who created this role of Jamie, but it wasn't all about him. Like I didn't even notice it was John until like the very end of the song, because he's in his 80s, you know, get up and whatnot. But the best thing, right, was so they had all these shots of the 80s of like the rawness in the LGBTQ plus community, but like they would be in like a club in Soho and the camera would kind of pan across, and then you'd have Jamie and Hugo like there in the club as though they were watching it as well, and I thought it was just perfect. Like they were on a pride march and you see like the lesbians at the front with their banners leading the charge, and then as I say the camera like pans across and you see Jamie and Hugo like in the march, and I thought it was so beautiful. I loved it. Overall though, I loved this film. I thought it was wonderful. It's on Amazon Prime, so it's accessible to a lot of people. I just think it's wonderful. I really hope that people watch it. I highly recommend watching it. It's was fantastic. I loved it. Let me know what you thought though. Have you seen the movie? Have you seen the musical? Let me know. Let me know what you thought. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and I will see you soon. Bye.